All right, and here we go. So if you'd like, you can go ahead, turn on your camera, or unmute yourself if you'd like. If not, not a big deal whatsoever at all, but we will go ahead and get started here. I'll full screen this too, just so it's nice and easy. All right, so we're going to start off with our first question here. It's a double point. So who was awarded the very first gold record? Got to move my thing here so I can see. Was it the Monkees, Perry Como, the Beatles, or CCR? And I'm always going to read these in color order, I should say, to make it easier on you. Red triangle, blue diamond, yellow circle, green rectangle. So I will always read it in 1, 2, 3, 4, just so it's easier for everyone to go by if you are following along with my voice and going about it that way. So got a couple more. One here, Perry Como, not the Beatles. I thought the same thing, but we'll go ahead and go to the next question here. All of these questions will be 30 seconds in length, and it will be up for the double point. So here on this one, so what is the oldest surviving musical instrument? Is it a guitar, a drum, a flute, or the bass? Oldest surviving musical instrument. As you can just see by now, it's already a hodgepodge of questions here. That's how we like to roll in the SRC trivia. Just want to give you a wide variety and a different perspective on questions that could be. It could be all across the board. It was the flute, not so much the drum. I thought the exact same thing for sure. Still nothing, so everyone's tied. Anyone's ball game here. Now in the third question, double points here. What did Freddie Mercury attribute his enhanced vocal range to? Was it just practice, natural talent, long hair, or extra teeth? Did Freddie Mercury attribute his enhanced vocal range to practice? We talk about practice, natural talent, his long hair, or extra teeth. Even if you don't know the answer, it's always best just to take a shot in the dark and just pick one and guess. And the correct answer here is extra teeth. Looks like we got three people right on that. So we got Dawson, Fish, and then Muted. Still plenty of time for Big Bar and Sud to get on the board and take the lead here. So now let's transition into, so which Pink Floyd album features a prism on the cover? Is that The Wall, Dark Side of the Moon, Animals, or Wish You Were Here? I myself am a very big Pink Floyd fan. Got that from my mother, along with my love for all classic rock and for, every pop and everything. Karen would always listen to a wide variety of things, and this was her second favorite Pink Floyd album. It's definitely my second too, and it is Dark Side of the Moon. Animals is my personal favorite, but like I said, that is just me. Hope everyone's enjoying so far. Dawson is in first place, followed by Fish. Still plenty of time. Going on to the fifth question here. So the largest game of musical chairs included how many participants? 8,200, 8,238, 8,338, or 8,450? The largest game of musical chairs. Well, clearly it's in the 8,000s, which is just crazy to think about. And just hammer a question. If you don't know it, you got to take a chance. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. And then the other big thing to know about Kahoot, in case you didn't know, the sooner that you pick an answer, the more points that goes with it. So the largest game of musical chairs had 8,238 participants. Nothing across there, so we'll go into the question 6 of 50 here. Another double points there. So piano keys are currently made out of what? Is it ivory, plastic, porcelain, or granite? What are piano keys currently made from? May surprise you to think of what they are made from compared to the nickname that it is given, or that people have when they play the piano, or people who play the piano. So ivory, plastic, porcelain, or granite? And it is plastic. Used to be made out of ivory, That's where the slogan "Tickle the Ivory" came from, but now they are made out of plastic. So fish jumping into first place here. Double points here. So which song is about how the Beastie Boys met? Is it Brass Monkey, Girls, Paul Revere, or Intergalactic? The Beastie Boys. 3 Jewish rappers from New York. How did they meet? What song depicts that whole ordeal or that whole scenario of how they met? Apologize for the sound of the train. I live right next to the Amtrak. So it is Paul Revere. Great guesses on Brass Monkey and Intergalactic. Fish really running away with it this time. Still plenty of time on 8 right now. So which iconic Simple Minds songs playing during the opening and closing credits of the movie The Breakfast Club? Mandela Day, Don't You, Alive and Kicking, or Waterfront? Right when you think of The Breakfast Club, this probably jumps to your head if you're familiar with the movie. I know it does for me. That's all I can really think about when I hear the movie The Breakfast Club. So yeah, Mandela Day, Don't You, Alive and Kicking, or Waterfront? The answer is Don't You. Fish on a 3-answer streak. Big Bar and Sud. See if they're still playing or what's going on with them, but we'll transition into question 9 of 50 here. So which pop star debuted his signature moonwalk dance in 1983? Is that Elton John, Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen, or Michael Jackson? The moonwalk. Who did the moonwalk? Hopefully everyone's enjoying this thus far. If you are, or if you have any things that we can improve on, make this better, please head over to our Facebook page, hit that like button, drop us a comment, let us know what we're doing and what we could be doing better just to make this more enjoyable for you all. And it was Michael Jackson. Fish is just killing it right now along with everyone else as we're on 10 of 50, about a fifth of the way through. So what was Elvis Presley's first #1 hit single on the Billboard Hot 100 charts? Was it Blue Suede Shoes, Heartbreak Hotel, In the Ghetto, or Burning Love? Elvis Presley. Also, along with everything, we got a couple more weeks of trivia coming up. We'll get into what next week is after this, but I believe it'll be movie trivia followed by WMU trivia, and if enough people are liking it, we will continue it on, after that, all throughout Thanksgiving and on all throughout winter recess as well. And it was Heartbreak Hotel. Dawson on a three-answer streak, coming for the top lead there, Fish. Let's go on to 11 out of 50. So who was the first country artist to sell over 10 million copies of an album? Willie Nelson, Hank Williams, Toby Keith, or Garth Brooks? Gotta get some more lumbar support here. There we go. Who was the first country artist to sell over 10 million copies of an album? Willie Nelson, Hank Williams, Toby Keith, or Garth Brooks? And the answer is, should be not a shocker, Garth Brooks. Unit on the way back. We'll go here now on 12 of 50. So how many pieces of wood are there in a modern violin? 2, 50, 70, or 60? How many pieces of wood are there in a modern violin? 2, 50, 70, or 60? We're on question 1250 here. Hopefully everyone's enjoying. Just wanted to take the time, and I will after this right now. The answer is 70. No one got that one, so we'll move on to the next question. 13 of 50 here. So which group's 1987 debut album was titled Appetite for Destruction? Was it The Who, Guns N' Roses, CCR, or Pink Floyd? Two people hammered in right away. Looks like they knew the answer to that. Just want to take the time to thank you all for spending time on your Thursday night with us here. Really hope you enjoy what we're doing here. If so, head over to our Facebook page, drop us a like. Really lets us know that you all are enjoying it and that we should keep doing it. And drop us some comments, ways that we can improve, or what you'd like to see some of the next trivia be. We haven't even scratched the surface on music, movies, any of that good stuff. It is Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses. Next question here, 14 out of 50. So what does MF stand for in MF Doom's alias? More fun, metal face, or magical rank? What does MF stand for in MF Doom? It is metal face. Metal face Doom. Dawson taking the lead now. 15 of 50 here. So Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera came out in what year? 1999, 1998, 2000, or 2001? Genie in a Bottle. I remember this song being huge growing up in middle school. Dates myself there, but yeah, that was the middle school dance song in 1999. Dawson, 3 in a row. Keep it up. Still plenty of time to overthrow him. Get that shirt and name this song. It's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Is that Toto by Africa? Sweet Dreams by Euthromics? Ooh, Toto by Africa. 3. Couldn't even get through it. We all seem to know your music, especially when it comes to pop and classic rock. So, 17, CCR had blank singles in America, which peaked at number 2. 4, 3, 6, or 5. How many singles did CCR have in America, which peaked at number 2? They did have 5. CCR, my personal favorite band of all time. Crazy to think that they never had a number 1 hit. 18 out of 50 here, and just know the winner of tonight will receive the coveted I Am Champ shirt. So in the song Hey There Delilah, what city is the lead singer asking for? Kalamazoo, Salt Lake City, New York City, or Chicago? Hey There Delilah. Oh, New York City. Very good, very good. Muted, taking the lead. Dawson, still plenty of time. So double points here now. So which singer/songwriter who hits include Born to Run and Glory Days boasts the nickname The Boss? Who's the boss? Is that Madonna, Bob Dylan, Billy Joel, or Bruce Springsteen? Who is the boss? And just remember, too, as I alluded to earlier, the winner of tonight's event will get an I Am Champ shirt. Everyone got it? It is the Bruce Springsteen. He is the boss. Moving on to the next one here. So when Pink Floyd was recording the song Wish You Were Here, who randomly showed up at the studio? Was it Elvis Presley, Roger Waters, Bob Dylan, or Syd Barrett? Who randomly showed up? It was Syd Barrett. David Gilmour replaced Syd Barrett. Wish You Were Here was created on Syd Barrett, and then he randomly showed up. So, yeah, real crazy. 21 out of 20 here. Hopefully everyone's still with us and enjoying it. Sweet Dreams Are Made of This was the first U.S. single released by which English new wave duo reaching number 1? Comics, The Who, The Rolling Stones, Bangles. It was A, correct. I keep butchering the name, and I'm just because it's escaping me right now. But going on a 22 of 50 here. So whose triumphant arrival in New York City on February 7th, 1964 led to the start of the British invasion? Was that the Rolling Stones, The Who, the Beatles, or the Kinks? That was the Beatles. Yep, Beatlemania also started the British invasion. 23 out of 50 here. We're just rolling right along. Janis Ian and who were the first musical guests on Saturday Night Live? Was it Elvis Presley, Billy Preston, the Beatles, or the Rat Pack? Was Billy Preston. Fish reclaiming the lead on an answer streak of 3. Great job. What state was Prince Rogers Nelson born in? Iowa, Minnesota, Maine, Montana. So what state was Prince born in? It was Minnesota. Good. Welcome, Amanda A. Thank you for jumping in here, joining in. All right, halfway through. Frank Sinatra holds a unique distinction for singing on the first Billboard #1 single. What was that song? Was it In the Wee Small Hours, I'll Never Smile Again, My Way, or Fly Me to the Moon? The first Billboard #1 single. What was it? In the Wee Small Hours, I'll Never Smile Again, My Way, or Fly Me to the Moon? Personally love Frank Sinatra, love each and every one of these songs on here. So yeah, I'll Never Smile Again was the hit single. Fish was the only one that got that, extending his lead. Still plenty of time. They're only halfway through, 26 out of 50 here now. So traditionally, bagpipes were mostly made from the skin of what animal? Was it a cow, pig, sheep, or a goat? Bagpipes were mainly made from the skin of what animal? Couldn't, or if you haven't found out by now, or through the connection, it is just a random hodgepodge of questions here. You know, could really have gone all over the board with it. Didn't really want to pigeonhole ourselves into one category. Just wanted to make it broad so that way we can come back to more music rather than just have another hodgepodge variety. It was sheep. Answers across the board, but it was traditionally made out of sheep. Fish, 6 answers in a row. Keep it up. Lost the question here. So who was the first musician to make a live broadcast into outer space? Is it Paul McCartney, Roger Waters, Frank Sinatra, or John Lennon? A live broadcast into outer space. Paul McCartney. Answers all across the board. I like it. Dawson, catching up. Still plenty of time, Southern Amanda. Don't you worry about that. So what was the most streamed song on Spotify with over 2.6 billion streams? Better Now, Lucid Dreams, Shape of You, Bad Guy. And granted, this probably changed since then, but it was Shape of You. Good, good. Just shows you how many streams you can have in one platform. Okay, so 29 of 50. What band did Jimi Hendrix tour with in 1967? The Monkees, Pink Floyd, the Beatles, or the Who? Who did Hendrix tour with in 1967? Remember, even if you don't know, it's best just to take a shot in the dark and do it as soon as possible so you can get as many points as possible. Still plenty of time to catch up and get that coveted I Am Champ shirt. It is the Monkees. Jimi Hendrix did tour with the Monkees in 1967. Fish extended their lead, 30 out of 50 here. So who is the lead singer of Pearl Jam? John Legend, John Lennon, Anthony Flippin, Eddie Vedder. The lead singer of Pearl Jam. Really hoping you all are enjoying the trivia tonight. If you are, please head over to our Facebook page. Eddie Vedder is the lead singer of Pearl Jam. Good, good. Overwhelming majority got that. Another double points here. So who should you wake up when it's October 1st? It's a dad joke here, but it's still funny. Green Day, The Killers, Fall Out Boy, or The Used. So another hint. Who sings Wake Me Up When September Ends? It is Green Day. The joke is always up. It's October 1st. Better go wake up. 32 out of 50 here. Amanda's making her comeback. Like to see it. Love to see it. So in Bohemian Rhapsody, Freddie Mercury plays on the very same piano used by Paul McCartney in what song? Here Comes the Sun, Hey Jude, Come Together, or Let It Be. Hoping that you're enjoying this and that through the trip. It was Hey Jude. Good. So just going along with that. Amanda A on a 3-answer streak. Keep it up. You know, hopefully you can use some of this trivia as fun facts later down the road to impress your friends. So who was the first band to play on all 7 continents? So Metallica, System of a Down, U2, or the Beatles? So on this one, it was Metallica. No one got it. It's all right. It's all right. Creates more of a level playing field as we go on to 34-50 here. So who has the most top 10 hits ever? Beatles, Beyonce, Drake, or Elvis Presley? Most top 10 hits ever. Remember, it is Drake. So the winner of this tonight will get an I Am Champ shirt. Amanda moving into third place. Fish and Dawson still battling out for first, so plenty of time to win that shirt. And when we do, we'll have to get y'all's information. So what was the name of the Spice Girls debut album? Is it Spice Girls, The Fame, Spice, or Look Sharp? Spice Girls debut album was very more obvious than I thought it would be. Spice. I thought it would be Spice Girls too, but it's just Spice. Muted, finally getting one back on the board, creeping in. Love to see it. Let's go here to 36. So which song by the Killers came in number 2 on the UK top 10 list? This was the band's highest mark on just the UK list. Was it Mr. Brightside, When You Were Young, Somebody Told Me, or Human? It was When You Were Young. I thought it was Mr. Brightside too, but When You Were Young was the highest one in the UK chart. Blew my mind. You got a true or false here one. Jimi Hendrix used a left-handed guitar when he performed. Is that true or false? Jimi Hendrix. It is true. He played the left-handed guitar upside down. Top 3 stays the same. Another true false here coming up. So Aesop Rock song Kirby is about his dog named Kirby. Is that true or false? It is false. It is about his cat named Kirby. Another double points here. One. So Cats in a Cradle is a 1974 folk rock song by which American singer/songwriter? Hall & Oates, Harry Chapin, Steve Miller Band, or the Carpenters? Cats in the Cradle, The Silver Spoon. Harry Chapin. Good. Fish on a 3-answer streak, really extending that lead. Muted, creeping up in the second place still. Still got 10 questions here. Plenty of time for Dawson and Muted to hop up. So what is the music? What musical is based on the memoir of Maria von Trapp? Is that Wicked, Cats, Phantom of the Opera, or The Sound of Music? The memoir of Maria von Trapp. Which musical is based on that? Wicked, Cats, Phantom of the Opera, or The Sound of Music? It is The Sound of Music. And then Fish got that one. Fish really extending his lead here. No worries about that. Hope y'all are enjoying this, having a good time. So Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, and Amy Winehouse all passed away at what age? 28, 29, 37, or 27? This is the Forever Club, as you would commonly hear it referred to as. 27, Forever 27. Yep. Fish on another answer streak of 5. Muted's coming for you, Dawson, so better get on it so you can stay in second place here now. Another double points here. Which rapper was born Robert Matthew Van Winkle on October 31st, 1967? Vanilla Ice, Beastie Boys Ad Rock, Chub Rock, or Mellow Man Ace? So who is Robert Matthew Van Winkle? What's his persona? Vanilla Ice, Ad Rock, Chub Rock, or Mellow Man Ace? It is Vanilla Ice. Top 3 staying the same here as we move on to some of our final questions here. So, which is the highest award in music? The highest award in music is what? Easy for me to say. Is it an Emmy, an Academy Award, a Grammy, or a Golden Globe? Really struggling here tonight, it seems like. Maybe need some more caffeine. My liquid greens isn't doing it for me. It is a Grammy. Grammy is the highest award you could get in music. Fish just really extending that lead on that answer streak of 7 here. About 7 questions left, 44 or 50 here. So who is the only member of ZZ Top who doesn't have a beard? Is that Billy Gibbons, Frank Beard, John Dyer Baisley, or Dusty Hill? Would say it would be ironic who the only member is to not have a beard. It is Frank Beard. Yep. Drummer Frank Beard does not have it. Muted got that one. 45 of 50 here. Once again, thank you all for spending time with us tonight. So what kind of album did Snoop Dogg release in 2018? R&B, reggae, gospel, or country? Yeah, of all the things y'all could be doing on a Thursday night. Really appreciate y'all spending it with us. Hope you're enjoying it. If you are, head over to our Facebook page, smash that like button, drop a comment, let us know what our future trivia ones should be. If you think it should be more pigeonholed, then let us know. I know we're also doing a bracket challenge right now. It is a gospel that Snoop Dogg released. We're doing a bracket challenge on our Facebook and Instagram pages for best Halloween candy. And then our next one for Thanksgiving will be best Thanksgiving side dishes to see who will take the title of best Thanksgiving side. So what is the most number of valves you will usually see on a tuba? 6, 7, 4, or 5. Once again, the randomness and the hodgepodge. So what is the most number of valves you will usually see on a tuba? It is 6. Muted, making a comeback. Just taking over second place. Coming for you, Fish. Let's go up here. Final 4 questions now. So what is the longest running stage musical? Not actually time on stage, but longest that it's been on. Was a Fantastics. Yeah. You would think it was Phantom of the Opera, but it's not. It is Fantastics. No one got that one. No worries. A couple questions here. 3 left. 48 to 50 here now. So who or what was number 1 on the Rolling Stones 100 best debut albums of all time? Appetite for Destruction, The Ramones, Are You Experienced, License to Ill. Fun fact, all of these are the top 4 of that list, but we want the number 1. So which one is the number 1? License to Ill. A lot of people thought it was the Ramones. Ramones was number 2. Are You Experienced 3, and then Appetite for Destruction was 4. But License to Ill. Love to see it because I love the Beastie Boys. So 49 out of 50 here. Final 2 questions. Who did the vocal for Pink Floyd's Great Gig in the Sky? David Gilmour, Roger Waters, Claire Torrey, or Janis Joplin? Claire Torrey. Good, good. And hey, the only one that knows that. So finally, a final true false. CCR sold millions of records but never had a number 1 hit. True or false? Alluded to this one earlier. It is true. So let's see what our rankings here. Dawson number 2 and number 1 is Fish. Congratulations, Fish.
I'm rich. Am I rich?
Was that you, Robert?
Yeah.
That you are. You are somewhat of a rich man. I'm going to send you my email address in the chat privately, so that way we can coordinate a time for you to stop by the SRC to pick up your intramural champ shirt.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you all for tuning in and playing. Really hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next week for movie trivia, and then every Thursday after that at 7 o'clock for the Thursday night trivia presented by Intramural Sports. Myself, I'm Mike Krosky, Assistant Director of Intramural Sports and Recreation Programs for the Student Recreation Center. Thank you once again. Be safe, be healthy, be Broncos. Have a great night.